Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. Number 10. Crocodiles and alligators. Many people don't know that there is actually a difference between alligators and crocodiles, so let's help you out. Crocodiles have a V-shaped snout, and alligators have a rounder, more U-shaped snout, so this is actually the easiest way to tell them apart from another. Now, today we are talking about the crocodile, which also has a different personality than the alligator. While Florida's alligators are usually seen lazing in the sun and lying around, crocodiles are much meaner than their cousins. They are more short-tempered, aggressive, and easily angered. And among all of them, the saltwater croc is the most dangerous. These beasts are responsible for more deaths a year than sharks are, and are excellent swimmers in both fresh and salt water. Their bite force rivals that of a T-Rex, and once you're caught, there is almost no way out. So when you see them lying on land, it's better to run far away from them. Number 9. Hippos. While hippos may look soft and gentle, especially the babies, they are anything but. Living in large rivers all over Africa, they are actually quite terrifying. They have large jaws and teeth, and if you've been on the internet for a while, you've most probably seen the video where a hippo cracks open an entire watermelon and eats it. When threatened, they can become quite violent and attack humans that have the misfortune of getting too close. Not only are singular hippos dangerous, but they also come in large families. So when you pick a fight with one hippo, you are essentially also picking a fight with the rest of its family, often 50 to 100 individuals. Staying away from them is a good choice. Number 8. Assassin bug. With a name like assassin bug, this is a little insect that you wouldn't want to mess with. The bug itself isn't a fatal bug, but just like many other bugs, it carries around diseases. With the assassin bug, it is the Chagas disease, which claims around 12,000 lives a year. The Chagas disease comes with symptoms like fevers, headaches, and swelling. The bite itself is also painful, so overall, it's a very unpleasant experience. What's also incredibly uncomfortable to think about is that these bugs are also commonly known as kissing bugs, because they often like to bite humans around the lips and face. If you'd like to sleep today, we recommend not looking up more information about these insects, since they are very uncomfortable to read about. Number 7. Cape buffalo. Many people wouldn't believe why a buffalo would be on a list of dangerous animals. They're just gentle giants that graze all day, correct? Well, not exactly. This large beast can weigh up to 1,000 kilograms, or 2,200 pounds, and can also stand up to 1.7 meters high. So it's not an animal you should mess with if you ask us. The buffalo is a temperamental tank that mows anything down that even slightly bothers it, and it is even occasionally known to fight a lion or two. Meat isn't on their menu, luckily for us. Their main diet is grass, and a whole lot of it, by which we mean roughly 24 pounds per day. Yes, you heard that correctly, per day. Their horns are considered a rare hunting trophy, so hunters try their best to get it, but it doesn't always go well. In 2018, a hunter was brutally killed by a buffalo after he shot another member of the herd, and 2 other professionals were killed in 2012. The lesson here is to stay away from something that goes up against lions and is built like a tank. Number 6. Komodo dragons. This may come as a surprise to you, but the Komodo dragon is not actually a dragon. All jokes aside, this giant lizard is usually called land crocodile, even though they are not related in any way. They are the ancestors of a big lizard named Megalania, which is the biggest recorded lizard ever measured. And if that wasn't enough, it was also the largest venomous animal to ever have lived. It could reach a length of 7 meters, or 23 feet, and weigh up to 1,940 kilograms, or 4,277 pounds. So it truly deserved to have the word mega in its name. Scientists say what the Komodo dragon and Megalania had in common was their way of transferring their venom, whether it is unsuspecting prey or a threat to its well-being. Humans are not on their menu, but if you are unlucky enough to encounter one on a bad day, it might end up biting you. The dragon has serrated teeth, much like those of a shark, a mean bite, and their venom might kill you within hours without treatment. It truly does its mythical ancestors justice. Number 5. Tsetse fly. This harmless-looking fly looks just like your common housefly and is only roughly 8 to 17 millimeters long. However, the tsetse fly is considered to be the most dangerous fly on the planet, and many would say for good reason. The fly is commonly found among bushes in sub-Saharan Africa and carries a disease known as the African sleeping sickness. The symptoms of this sickness are confusion, personality changes, and trouble sleeping, hence the name sleeping sickness. There are unfortunately no vaccines or medications to prevent getting the sickness in the first place, but the flies are attracted to bright and dark colors. Their favorite is blue, so by wearing neutral colors, you may escape their bite in the first place. If you suspect you have the sleeping sickness, you should immediately go to a doctor, as the disease can be fatal if left untreated. This goes to show that even tiny animals can be super dangerous. Number 4. Spiders. This list wouldn't be complete without spiders, now would it? If you have crippling arachnophobia, which is the fear of spiders, we would recommend that you look away if you don't want to have nightmares for the next couple of weeks. The fatality of this species lies with its venom and its unique hiding places within human property. Most spiders prefer dark places, so people often find them hiding away in their shoes or within their clothes, which is the most uncomfortable thought we have had in a while. Spiders will often bite when threatened or cornered, or both in an unfortunate case. Many arachnids have fatal venom within them, and if you survive when bitten depends on the time an ambulance would need to get to you, and if the anti-venom is widely produced. Number 3. Scorpions. Once again, if you have arachnophobia, now is your time to look away, since scorpions actually count as arachnids, and many people with the phobia can't stand the sight of scorpions either, like some of us. 8-legged and dangerous, these creatures are usually known for their venomous stinger and pincer claws. It's like someone looked at spiders and said, "Wow, you know what we should do to these? Upgrade them," and then outfitted them with more venom, claws, and even armor. There are many types of scorpions, but if you're looking for the most creepy and scary ones, you'd have to look at the emperor scorpion or the tailless whip scorpion, both of which will probably visit us in our sleep tonight. Number 2. Snakes. It might be pretty obvious that snakes would be on this list, since they are among the first animals you would name if someone asked you to list dangerous creatures. Only about 1/3 of all snakes are deadly, but that's definitely enough to include them on this list. Not only venomous snakes are included in this list though, since constrictor snakes, the ones that choke their prey to death, are just as dangerous. The venom from these snakes can cause a variety of things, ranging from heart problems, vomiting, seizures, to blood clotting, and of course, death, since otherwise it wouldn't be on this list in the first place. The constrictor snakes, on the other hand, will restrict a person's airway as a hunting method. In other words, slowly walking away from wild snakes is always the best option. Number 1. Mosquitoes. You might not believe this until you look it up yourself, but this isn't a joke. Mosquitoes are the number 1 on this list and causes the most human deaths every year. Now, you may ask how such a relatively small animal, like an insect, can cause so many deaths, but we're sure that if you think about it for a bit, you'll figure out the solution yourself. What do mosquitoes do best? What are they known for? If you answered sucking blood, congratulations on the right answer. However, mosquitoes don't only suck blood from humans, but animals as well. This, in many cases, can result in diseases being spread insanely quick. The fatal diseases they carry could range from the Zika virus to malaria, both of which are fatal, and not the only diseases proven to be carried by the small insect.